have a question from Mike. My question is for my 13-year-old son, Jake. We are currently locked down in the UK, which means not only the gyms are closed, but all non-elite sport, including children's sports, are not allowed. Jake plays rugby and is wanting to keep in shape over the next month or so when he won't be able to work out with his club. During the last lockdown, we mainly cycled because he enjoys it and did some running with bodyweight exercises such as press-ups and sit-ups. For American listeners, a press-up is a push-up. Okay. He wants to train again, and I'm not sure what else to do rather than what we did last time. I don't have any equipment other than 3 power bags, 5 kilo, 10 kilo, and 15 kilo, and a couple of light resistant bands. Can you give me any advice or suggestions? Well, I would be carrying those power bags every day. Carry them over the shoulder, carry them overhead, bear hug, carry them, carry 2 at a time in the hands. Carry, 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 carry. Maybe if you can, I don't know how well made these are, but you can clean and press them, you can clean and throw them, you can clean and press them, bring them behind the neck and throw them. You can just have a lot of fun with those. I would use those power bags as much as you can. If he has the 10 and 15 over one shoulder, they'll be sliding all over the place, and the 15 on the other, that would be a very good thing. And to me, it'd be more rugby-like than a lot of the other nonsense you see. If you're going to do things for your conditioning like cycling or running, make sure you mix in, and it depends on where you are in England, if you can mix in some hills. If you can mix in some hills, I'd really think that's a good idea. Big fan of hill sprints, underappreciated exercise. So think about that, okay? We have a final question here. Also, he's getting very interested in his diet, and as we all do, wants to gain some mass without putting any fat on. The holy grail of training. I want to get lean body mass, but no fat, yeah. I'm not sure how many calories an active 13-year-old needs, and the internet seems to be quite significantly on the point. I think he's a bit young for trying to reduce calories, but I don't really know enough about diets for someone that age. Can you give us some pointers? Yeah, what you want to do with him right now is teach him the discipline of a few things. One, water is his major source of hydration, water, okay. Number 2, let's get some vegetables in every meal. I want you to start getting him thinking about that vegetables are what athletes eat. Now, listen, a lot of elite athletes don't eat vegetables, but that's because God shot that lightning bolt into them and made them just better than the rest of us. And that's good for them, and good for them. And then there's the rest of us. But the nice thing about vegetables, building up his gut biome, and it's got the fiber, it's got all the magical minerals and vitamins. It also will get him into the discipline of being an elite athlete. When he sits down with you both, with your family, and starts chopping vegetables is going to make him a better rugby player, because while he's chopping vegetables, he's conscious, he's out there, he's daydreaming about why he's eating the vegetables to make him a better athlete. Obviously, at every meal, I'd love to have him have protein and veggies at every meal, water at every meal. That would be best. If you're looking for ways for him to add extra protein, I'm out of my world here, but one of the things that I've had a lot of people tell me is that pre-eaten foods said to be pretty good, and that would be like cottage cheese, yogurt, not that sugary yogurt you get here in the States, but actual yogurt with that has that tang, cheeses and things like that. Our little friends who've already pre-digested a lot of it have done some of the heavy lifting for us. Any foods that you can find that have a lot of density in their nutrition is something you want to look for. Now, every adult listening, I would tell you what you want is you want to eat meals that are this big with 1,000 calories, but the young man, 13-year-old here, we want to make sure he has a few meals. And that's the 1,000 calories, okay? I know that sounds funny, but it's actually kind of true. Hey man, and at 13, he's going to have a real hard time, unless he's eating crap. If he's eating candy and drinking soft drinks and not crap, that's one thing. But if he's eating vegetables and he's eating the things we're talking about, I wouldn't worry too much about being lean. My friend Robin has a picture of me about his age, and I am just ripped to shreds. And the biggest mistake I made in my career was listening to those that just said I should have more weight on the scale versus lean body mass. His pursuit should always be lean body mass and not how much he weighs on the scale. Lean body mass, lean body mass, lean body mass. Hey, and thanks for being involved in your son's life, Mike. And good luck to you, okay?